Hello? Oh, you guys wanted to hear about my socks? Okay. I'll tell you about my socks. Oh, gosh. Well, Pippin, you stinker. Your sister was just eating that. Okay. Also, 55 stream streak. That's wild, silly. Thank you. Well, we have some paper stars to fold up from last stream, so we're gonna do that. Hugs for Megan. I'll take hug. Thank you. Okay. Oh, the bot's not on. Hang on. It's loading. So, we got snow yesterday. And it was lovely. And according to the weather, it wasn't really going to melt. So I needed to scrape off the cars, and there wasn't enough that I really needed to, like, shovel, but just enough that, like, I needed to scrape a little bit of snow off the driveway. And the path leading up to the front door for the mail carriers and whatever. So after that, I don't know if any of you have shoveled, but it's a workout. So I took a shower. So there was the first change of socks. By the way, I evidently didn't really need to do much because a lot of that snow is now melting. That's fine. Whatever. It was my cardio for the day. It's fine. I also should mention, and I need to buy these still. I crashed out last night because evidently Patch got some poop on the back step. And I didn't know. And I stepped in it in, like, our outdoor slippers that are really worn. They're in rough shape. And I was like, I'm not even trying to clean these out. I'm just buying new slippers. Right now they're on sale at Walmart for $10. Sometimes you look at a poop-covered slipper and you go, not worth it. I'll pay the $10 and throw these away. But I did not realize until I stepped into the house with said poop on my slipper. So then I had to clean the kitchen floor last night. That was fun. So this morning, I take Patch out, 8:30 in the morning. He pees, he poops, immediately turns and steps in his own poop. Like, spatial awareness is not there. Tried to clean feet before. Still got poop in the kitchen. So I cleaned his feet off with baby wipes. I changed my socks because now there was poo on my sock. And off we go about our day. There's my second pair of socks. So before I took him back out, before stream, I went ahead and I picked up the poop that was out there. Chat, evidently I missed some. Or there's another pile that I was unaware of. Because he found it. Again. Sidestepped it, so it's now on, like, the side of his feet. His front and his back foot somehow. And the only way that I even knew to look at his feet was because somehow there was poop on his leash. Okay. Cleaned his feet up enough to get him down the hall, into the bathroom. Yeah. Sent this to James. Okay. So now he's in the tub. Now he's in the tub and I'm just soaking his feet because I can't get all the stuff off of them. So we're just soaking them in some Epsom salt. I got the puppy shampoo and cleaned his feet really good. And then I had to turn the shower. Look at him being a cutie. Turn the shower on to rinse the soap off his feet. Trying to keep Wet Dog in the tub and unhook the thing and the water. The shower head ends up spraying out. Sideswipes the pajamas I was wearing. And then lands on my feet. So now I've got wet socks. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. So I finished drying off his feet. Yeah, evidently. I finished drying off his feet. Changed my socks and my pants. Fell onto the bed for a little while. You know, the disassociation flop on the bed. Artemis joined me. She's like, I'm sorry, Mom, but I'm here now too. Oh, I also washed his leash. Because again, somehow I don't even know. So yeah, 3 pairs of socks before 3 p.m. And cleaning my kitchen floor 3 times in less than 48 hours. I have to steam it after stream. I did not have enough time to do it before stream. There's just... I'm like, I can't scrub the kitchen. I can't scrub it all again. Hi, Tessa. Hi, Sari. That's impressive. 3 socks before 3 p.m. It was one of those things where I just, every time, like, alright, sure.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Sorry about your socks, lol.
Oh, it's okay. You know, like I was saying,
arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Rip socks.
You know what they say about the couple who subs together? They stay together. Thank you both for your resubs. I appreciate that. I will make you some paper stars. Tessa using that Prime too. I hope that you're feeling a little better today. Ew! Wow. Hell yeah, use that Bezos money. Absolutely. They were not fuzzy socks. They were just regular socks. I have a lot more socks in this week's wash than normal. So. Doesn't help that I'm on my period. Oh my god. No, it doesn't. That probably actually made things worse, honestly. But I'm glad that you're feeling better. Even if it's not great. I hope that you'll be feeling great soon. You have to amputate her pinky toe? Fun fact, Artemis almost had one of her pinky toes amputated. You can do it at home? Nice! That'll save some money, because, you know, healthcare system here. That's what he told your mom on the phone. Oh my god. Do you ever... This goes for all of chat. But do you ever look at the person that you're with, married or not, and think, they're my emergency contact? That person right there, they're my emergency contact. What? I'm screwed, you know? Yeah, okay. Not just me. Thank you both for the resubs. Hello, we're talking about you. I was talking about your toes. Yes, Artemis is here. She says, hello, chat. For once, the poo problems were not me. For once. I've seen enough YouTube you perform surgery. It's my sewing machine that I've never used. You should use it. There's a spacecraft called Artemis heading to the moon today. Are you going to the moon? Is it made of cheese? She's not going to the moon, chat. She doesn't have a brain cell for it. I figured, you know, maybe we finish a project today. I have one of our give back blankets here that just needs a little bit of more assembly, and she just shoved her head in one of the holes. To the moon! Surgery when we got hurt as kids. He'd inspect the hurt, say we're gonna have to cut it off, and then perform surgery. I love that. Gemma is laying in front of me on her back. She's not asleep, just a silly shark. I love when they do that. And they just have their teeth out, and you're like, oh. Hey. Ma'am, it has been a day. Yeah. Thank you for biting my face. You don't have a brain cell in that little noggin of yours, do you, honey? It's empty. No thoughts. Mario grooms your eyebrows. Oh my god. Yeah, Pippin will, like, lick my hair sometimes, like she's trying to groom me, and then she realizes it's really long, and she always makes a face and is like, blech. Almost done with the first 2 rounds on the border of the baby blanket that you've been making for 2 years? Heck yes. I'd love that for you. It's Artemis 2. Take your cat and your dog to get there. Oh, okay. Oh, cat and your dog. I got it. 2 Artemises, yeah. That's fine. Like I was saying, though, to a friend, I said, you know, for all the poop I've had to clean up, at least it all was where it was supposed to be. There was no poop on, like, my floor. You know, it came onto my floor, but it was all outside where it was meant to be. And she had a really good one today. Sorry to, like, call you out like that, but we've all been, you know, staying in the loop of you, girly. Alright. So these are all of our paper stars from Friday's stream and today. Thank you again. Heck yeah, we do. Here's our jar. So pretty. There's also, if you are in the Discord, I forgot to mention this during the stream announcement. In the stream schedule tab, there is a poll to vote on what color paper stars we do for February. So we're doing 1 color per month. And then there are, hang on. There's a picture with choices. Oh, they're all space themed too, kind of. Rocket. The fact that they named a color Rocket Red. If you have pets. You know, never mind. Re-entry red, plasma pink, pulsar pink, fireball fuchsia. Go ahead, have a vote in Discord. Let me know what color you would like for February. Oh, look at the votes! The votes are coming in. We love to see it. Where are you, Pippin? Oh! Why did you leave? Hello? Now they can't see you. Girly! No one mentioned it yet. We got a neon sign. It's a cat. And it's made out of yarn. There we go. Oops. Camera. There we go. I know! Isn't it perfect? It's eventually going to be, camera, please. Eventually I'm going to hang it a little bit above the shelf so that I don't lose shelf space. But I can't move this big thing by myself. And while it might hold my weight, I'm afraid to test that. So for now, it's just sitting there. It has to be on like the dimmest setting because if it's on the brightest, it blows out on camera and you can't see it. Hi, Kit Kat. Wait, Sergeant Moat, where? What? James is literally eating lunch right now. He just texted me. Isn't it so cute? I was originally going to order, oh, next to the sign. Yeah, that was us on our honeymoon. That was us in Disney. I love that picture. We have our bride and groom Mickey ears. At first I was like, is he in chat? That's why I was like, where? I scrolled. That was such a fun honeymoon. You want to go to Disney? Do it. We did 2 weeks. We did Universal and Disney for the honeymoon. It was great. James is at SEER school for the Air Force. And if you're like, what in the heck is that? It stands for Survive, Evade, Recover, and Escape. There we go. SERE. And it's a really intense school where he learns, because he's going to be flying planes and all of that, what to do if he's captured. So today he just texted me, they're on lunch. He says they did a simulation today. There was parachute training today. The first half was a simulator where they wore 3D goggles and they dangle you in a harness and you have to fix potential issues and then land. So, yeah, that's what he did today. It was evidently learn how to fix parachute problems. So, I mean, that one's fine. I'm at Disney, come see me? Yes. I'm itching to go to Disney. You know, I've never been to Disneyland. I've only been to Disney World. I would also really love to go to, like, the Disney Worlds overseas. Those ones look cool. I don't remember what hook I was using for this. No one's surprised about that, though. Well, I mean, that's nothing, Sharn. Tomorrow, they do water survival training. Hi, Himi. Welcome in. Where they literally jump into a pool in their full gear. And have to do different survival things. And my doofus of a husband is like so excited about this. I do have notes. An E-hook, really? That's a tiny hook for this, but all right. I'm gonna use this one. Did something like that with school? That was your home park until you got married? Oh, really? It was always closer to me, and since I was on the West Coast, yeah. Went to Disney World once when I was 10. I want to go back, yeah. I'm on the East Coast. I've actually never been to the West Coast. Like, ever. I've never been to, like, the center part. Do you need your food again? You have to eat it this time and not let your sister eat it, okay? That's just yours, ma'am. Cats, man. Surviving the water fully clothed, yeah. Haven't been in almost 10 years. It's cheaper to go to Disney World for a week, yeah. You get that. But then he has to do, so that those are all like the survive and escape aspects. And then this man is so excited about this. I cried when he told me about it. Because then they do interrogation training. With like the final day being more than 30 hours of interrogation. And he's like all ready for it, and I'm like, it's fun. That is more than a day. Yep. He knows he can just go to an escape room, right? I can scream at him if that helps, you know? Like, I mean, I can... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What did I do? Are these single crochets? Yeah. And then he's all like, don't worry, they're only allowed to, like, use so much force in the training settings. Oh. Yeah. That's what I said. It's not even the one he's training for. I'm like, so basically they're going to traumatize you. And, like, you know, they look into all sorts of information about you that's, like, on the internet. And use that, like, against you. I'm like, so they're basically gonna, like, traumatize you and then send you home. Sounds like the military. Sounds about right. Oh, Lord. Being in the military does not have many perks. No. No, it really doesn't. You get free college. And if you can stay in for 20 years, you get a pension. And that's it. Thanks for the lurk, Smoothie. Thanks. This is one of our give back blankets. I honestly needed something like easy, and I kind of wanted to get a finish today, so here we are. I also was thinking that we could kit up the cat diamond dot that we have to do. Like just pour all the little gems into their trays and everything. Get ready to work on that. I kind of normally I try and plan a little bit about what my stream is going to entail, and today just entailed cleaning up pet poop and changing socks. So I honestly didn't even have like a chance to think about what we were going to do today until I was already live. You know? It's just one of those days. It looks like Swiss cheese. Mmm. Cheese. I like cheese. So, did anyone do anything fun over the weekend? James and I played a bunch of like Mario Party and Mario Kart together. Animal Crossing. Nice. I'm excited to play later this week again. You went to IKEA? Did you get anything? Got your hair cut? Nice. I have a tag here on like the bottom of my shirt, and it itches so much, but I fear that if I cut it, it will itch more. You know? Got some towels and a fuzzy rug for the pup. The fake flowers that you posted were from IKEA. Oh, nice. 3 to 4 inches off. Wow. So it's a long bob. Went to another Disney market, but this one was overwhelming more than fun. Oh no! Bought a few cute cup cozies. That's like a tongue twister. An embroidered Eeyore pullover sweater and a cute pair of earrings. I forgot to show you guys. My brother got me such a cool sweater for Christmas that he found at a thrift store. They're big into thrifting. But it's an embroidered Ghibli sweater. Like it's Totoro and the Soot Sprites. And it's so cute. It hasn't been like, I mean, it might have been cold enough to wear it today. I'm kind of glad I didn't wear it today. Considering it was all the cleanup I've had to do. Hi, Mom. Totoro hoodies do not deserve poop. No. It's one of our give back blankets that just needed the second, like, row to be finished. And after all of the stuff I've had to do today, it felt like I needed a finish, you know? It just... yeah. We could use a win. All my... I put, like, 4 ice cubes in this, and it's all stuck at the bottom. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't really have a chance to think about what I wanted to work on stream. So, it's this. We might get one of my diamond dot kits set up. Get all, like, the little drills into their trays and everything like that. After. Made it around the block. That's good. I could work on the gnome one. True. It does look cute with the frame. I'm taking Wolf to the vet this morning for his vaccine. Local surgery. Wolf, he's not scared of being in the car, is unsure, and he cried, needs to sit on you or as close as humanly possible. Front paws are on you, you're holding him and talking to him. They're such big babies, aren't they? Like, Patches in the tub shaking, and I'm like, it's just the tub, buddy. You've done this plenty of times before. It's okay. Like, undone the seatbelt with his back paw. Oh no. What a stinker. Aw, she'll be good. Is she getting any, like, shots or anything like that? Or just, like, a checkup? Suctions to the wall so she eats peanut butter the whole time. Someone didn't weave in their ends. Wait, she hasn't been spayed yet? Oh gosh. I'd be so scared taking her out places. Because boy dogs smell that. She freaked out during her first bath, now she jumps in. Yeah. It wasn't even like he was getting a full bath either. It's way too cold for him to have a full bath. So it's just his feet, like, and he's done that plenty of times recently, unfortunately. Gotcha. She'll be much happier. You guys will be too, to not have to deal with, like, heat cycles and all that. Sent pictures of Maggie. Okay. Wolf isn't really scared of many things. He's just a big baby about them. Yeah. Look at that potato. Cutie. No. Hi, Maggie. Hello, baby. I have to lift him in the car because he can't do it. Yeah, Patch needed me to lift him into the tub today. And I was like, dude, you're fine. Like, just... Like, I had to lift his front feet over. I love it when they decide that they can't do things. They're like, I'm just a baby. I have actually, in fact, never climbed anything. Meanwhile, they, like, climb stuff all the time when they're being naughty. And they're like, I can't climb into the tub. How do you have energy? Go to sleep. He's crying in the other room. Mom, I need to get more poop on my feet, please. Please, Mother. Well, that got all fuzzy. It's a good job. Animals are so cute to get away with so much. Oh my gosh. They know it too. Thank goodness, right? It's like babies, too. It's like, man, if you weren't so cute. Like, hold on. Look at him. This was last night. He just came over and was like, hi, can I have some pets, please, before I lay down? And I'm like, you sure can. I know, just a baby. I realized that he's going to forever look young. Like, he should be well gray by now if he had, like, a colorful coat. But because the majority of his fur is white, because he's going to be 12 this year. So, like, he's definitely got, like, old man gray hair. You just can't tell. So he just forever looks like a baby. Would have let them in our house if they weren't cute. True. Speaking of cute, so we were playing, like I said, Mario Kart yesterday. And Artie's curled up on my lap. And Pippin is sleeping on the couch. And all of a sudden, Artie gets off my lap and goes walking over to where Pippin is and lays down next to her. And I was like, oh my god. And, like, she was giving her little kisses, and Pippin was, like, looking at me like, Mom, what's happening? And I'm like, girl, this is what you've been wanting your whole life. And then, what does Pippin do? She grabs Artie's head with both her feet. She aggressively kisses her some more. And then ends up getting up and leaving. And I'm like, girl, do you know how long you have been wanting this? And she did the thing. Like, look, here, Artie was on my lap. Pippin was being a little smooshy girl. And then she just, like, gets up. And is like, hello. Hold on, they're live pictures. Like, look at her! Invading Pippin's space. Look at Pippin's little foot! I was on the phone with James while we were Mario Karting, so I couldn't take a video, so I just took like a million live pictures. Look at Artie kissing her and Pippin kissing her back. And then came the oh. But look at those baby girls. And then Pippin got up and left. And I was like, no. She wanted snuggles. Why did you leave her? And then Artie kind of looks at me like, did I do it wrong? And I'm like, girl, no, you're good. She's just not used to it. Grabs Artie, then grooms herself a bit. Yeah, she grabs Artie, licks her head, and then is like, oh my god, wait, do you see this? Oh god. I didn't realize that I was so unkempt until I put my paw on you. But it gives me hope that one day they're just gonna be snuggling together on the couch. You think it will happen before the cat diamond dot is finished? Ooh, interesting. Will they snuggle like the diamond dot before the diamond dot is finished? Hang on, I'll get it to show those of you who haven't seen it. So, this is... Now, the one good thing is that this does now fit on this new desk. But it's huge, chat. This is the art. And it looks just like the girl, so I had to get it. But, total diamonds. Hang on. $104,440. Who counted that? Hi, Lulu. I mean, the way that like for cross stitch it works, you just count how many stitches there are by how many stitches there are, and that's your area. So in theory, but Mom, this is from Diamond Art Club. That's where your Smurf one came from. Now you have two pitties that don't like pretzels. Gemma won't eat them. Really? Pretzels? But when you're putting them in the kit, yeah. I wonder if they do it by weight. There's got to be either that or like some kind of machine that has to... I don't know. The Smurf does not have that many. I know that. They have some really nice kits. They also just came out with one that I was like, I don't need. Oops. But I do need to show you guys. Alright, so... Wrong window. Right window. They have some Dalmatian stuff. Alright. But they also just came out with this one. I like how their website has, like, you can slide it and see what it would look like, all dotted up. Yeah. Oh, it's out of stock. That's okay. See, I also feel like Patch should have been in there. Oh, hold on. No, I guess not. I guess that's true. He's off screen growling about Thunderbolt and pulling up the rug. Never mind. I had to look at a movie still. Mom has no idea how to do that, Emily. So if it did, it's because Twitch changes. Like, if you don't have a set color, for your Twitch name, Twitch picks one for you. But yeah, that I thought was a really cute diamond dot. Visible colors on for dark mode. It could be. I know that Mom is showing up on OBS. Mom's name shows up orange. Over here, her name shows up green. On Google Chrome, her name shows up yellow. Like, they. If you refresh, it changes, yeah. It was purple, then I refreshed, and it's blue, yeah. She's a chameleon. Always changing. Two more rows, and then we're done. And then there's just a border. Hooray! You've never been on Twitch? This is your first day? Wow. Wild, because you've been subbed for several months. Ribbot staying at your hotel? So I heard something about the new, the islands that you can do. Evidently anyone who's ever lived on your island you can invite to one of those, like, dream island things that you can make. So that's interesting. Like, some of the ones that we might get rid of eventually, we could always bring back on those. So, yeah. Okay. Ads are about to play. So we're gonna take a quick stretch break, get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break. I will be back in just a few minutes after Twitch runs some ads. So yeah, we'll play some words on stream. BRB. thank you all for sitting through ads. Hi, Hammy. All right. We're back. We're finishing up these 2 rows. And then we're moving on to a different craft. So, sincerest apologies. I feel like people used to be really excited about the give back blankets. And it feels like not so much anymore. But I would still like to finish the ones that we have. Like the squares that we have. Hi, Angela. How are you? It's coming together nicely. I'm planning to make a few more to send. Yeah. Like, by the time management and remembering things. No, you're so good. No worries. I've had it on, like, my to-do list for literal months now. And part of my issue is that it's confusing to me. Like, I've definitely looked into it, but it makes my brain hurt. About using a, like, virtual P.O. box, because I cannot. Saren! Hi! Welcome, Raiders! I cannot pay for the P.O. box again this year. It's almost $300, so I need to figure out something else. You made it to a treasure island? Oh my gosh! And what did you think, Angela? Saren, how's the rest of your stream? I'm so glad I was able to pop in for a little while. I wanted to be there a lot earlier. It just, it was not meant to be. You loved it? You see now where I was saying, like, it's a hassle to get there, but it's kind of worth it? Yeah. I'm glad you were able to go. You finished the dragon? Yes! The hunt for Anka begins. Wonderful. I believe in you. So, Saren, I know that I updated you on my many sock changes and kitchen cleans. I forgot to tell you over the weekend. James and I were playing Animal Kart. Angela and I were talking about Animal Crossing. James and I played Mario Kart over the weekend. And the girls were, like, on the couch, and Artie was on my lap, and Pippin was sleeping on the couch next to us. Artemis got up, went and laid down next to Pippin at one point, and she gave her kisses. And Pippin was, like, so taken aback, and eventually she got up and walked away, and I was like, no, this is everything you've wanted. Don't. I know. And it stunk because I was on the phone with James, so I just have, like, 20 live pictures, but I can show you a couple if you want. I don't have a video. Like, so everyone was snoozing, and then Artie goes over and is like, hello, friend. And Pippin's like, and then, hang on. Pippin gives her kisses, and then Artie gives her kisses. Oops. And then the boop from the paw. Like, I'm like, oh my god. And then came my favorite. Isn't it? I was so proud of them. And then of course Pippin got up and walked away, and I was like, "No, girl, this is everything you wanted. Just let it happen." But I was so proud of them. I was so proud. Nope, overstimulated. Yeah, I swear that she's like, "This is what I've always wanted, always wanted, always." Oh my god, wait, it's happening. I knew they'd be besties one day. I know. I'm so happy though. Just the fact that Artie was the one that went and like reached out, if you will. Like Pippin was just chilling, and Artie just all of a sudden got up off my lap, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, bye." And she's like, "Let me just kiss you," and I'm like, "Okay." Saren, there's your raid star. Thank you so much for bringing the pals over. If you need to raid and run or go do post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do. Thank you so much again for the raid. Like I said, I'm glad I was able to catch you for a little while today. I normally like to hang out like while I eat lunch, and it didn't happen. Look at what Saren made. Oh. I love those wings. Look at the bead, too. I didn't notice all the, like, spots on it, if you will. That's so pretty. So pretty. Thanks for sharing. Uh-oh. Mouse? Okay. I was just talking, Saren, a little bit about possibly starting my Diamond Art Club cat at some point, and I was showing it to chat. How many like drills did your last one have? How many drills do they normally have? Because the cat one is 104,440. And I'm a little like, oh, that's gonna be huge. Pith Perfect Snowboy? Heck yeah. But welcome, Raiders. I hope that you all had a nice weekend. Definitely feel free to let me know what you guys are up to today. What you did over the weekend, if you did anything fun. All that jazz. This is a give back blanket, by the way. If you are not sure what that is, I collect squares that members of the community make. They can be any style, knit, crochet, any stitch. And they just need to be about 5 inches. Well, 5 inches. And I then assemble them, and we make blankets out of all the squares that you guys send, because making blankets can be a lot of work, like to donate, but making little 5-inch squares isn't that much. And we actually just gave a bunch to my brother, who works in like the family court system, and he is giving them to a bunch of people and kiddos in need. So we're just working on finishing up a rainbow one. Hi, Leon. The pokey little puppy. Oh my gosh, I remember that bug. Patchwork Blanket kind of reminds you of that one that his mom made for him at the end. Wow. I haven't thought about that book in a long time, but you're not wrong. I love those books. I know. So yeah, we're just finishing up this blanket today, and then we might kit up the Diamond Art Club kit to get ready to work on it. I'm not really 100% sure what we're going to do. We can kind of play it by ear. I have some projects that we could work on. I needed a finish today, and this was so close to being done. Like, I just have one more row left to assemble. And after after the day that I had, I was like, I need a win. We need a finish. Yeah. I have the cat one that I got because it looks like Artie and Pippin. I didn't realize it was quite so large, though. I mean, I did. Obviously, the size is right on the website, but I don't know. I guess in my brain, I didn't really think about the size. Now I have the box, and it's like, oh. Also, I'm sure that you saw this one, Saren, because you get the emails. But I was very tempted. I was very tempted to get this one. I can't have more projects. Antibiotics are starting to work. Oh, that's good. That's no fun, though, that you're fighting off. Every time I see a Dalmatian, I think of Patch. I honestly love that. Like, one of the littles that I used to watch, who's now, like, I think in 4th or 5th grade. Jeez Louise. Anyway, she was the same way. Anytime that she saw a Dalmatian, she was like, Patch, Patch. She has, like, a Patch plushie. Streaking! Kit Kat, thank you for the 50 stream streak. Holy cow. Streaking. Why? Why? Thank you. This is going to be the last, like, planned rainbow give back blanket. Because I don't have enough of all the colors to do another one like this. Which is okay. I do have enough squares to make a couple more blankets, so we'll definitely do that. I'm not sure when. There's a part of me that feels like chat's just a little bit like we're over the give back blankets. I get it, it's a slower project. Although you guys like some of my other slower projects, so I don't know why. It always just seems like no matter what day I do give back blankets on, it's just not the most interesting for peeps. The black really brings out the colors. Never thought of using black for patchwork. Looking at yeah, it's just they're always quieter streams. I love how the black looks with the colors. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, black definitely makes everything really pop. And it's also really great because it doesn't show, like, you know, uh, stains. And this is just like a big cone of cotton black yarn that I've had for like ever. That I got, it was like one of these really big cones. This is what's left. It's still sizable. Um, but it was a big, big cone. And originally I got it because back when I was learning to crochet, I was like, I'm going to make a granny square blanket because that's, I feel like, what a lot of us start with. And I ended up hating how it was turning out because to me the gaps were too big. Like, I looked at the stuff that my grandmother would crochet. I have some of her blankets. And the gaps were never, like, really big. And it drove me crazy because I didn't like how it looked. And so I gave up on that blanket. I've learned a lot since then, obviously. And would be able to make it better now, which is fine. But originally I was joining all these like different colored cotton squares. I don't know why I got it into my head to do cotton. Cotton's also really not beginner friendly. And I was joining them all in black, which is why I got the giant black cone. But when I wasn't doing that project anymore, I'm like, well, now I just have this big old cone of black yarn. This black cotton yarn, which I don't use a ton of now. So I was like, what can I use it for? Joining blankets. Find it cozier. I soak up the cozy vibes. Okay. As long as we're enjoying it. When chat is quiet, there's obviously not really like feedback then for me to go off of. So I'm like, either chat's cozy and enjoying or chat's bored out of their mind. And you all know how anxiety is. It always goes to the chat's bored out of their mind. It's never they're cozy. No, no. It's the you're a boring human being. The pattern on the lilac one, this one here, this is a corner to corner square. I'm bored out of my mind. Fair enough, Sari. Fair enough. What if chat's brushing their teeth all at the same time? That's impressive, honestly. I mean, yay for good dental hygiene. I'm washing my hair right now. Me too. Only boring people are bored. Ooh, shots fired. Trying to find your last fossil in Money Tree. I've been around the island 3 times. Oh no. Rip. You're crocheting with me. What are you crocheting? I love that. Crochet, relaxing music. What more could us chatters need? I don't know. Another book thong. Oh. How come you haven't shared a picture of your thong? You know what? In a universe so full of wonders, humans have managed to invent boredom. True. And then we replace boredom by endlessly scrolling. Maybe you did. Maybe I just, you know. Alright, phone, calm down. It's usually just me wanting to do something, but nothing is sounding good enough. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Like the decision paralysis, where you're just sitting there and you're like, I know that I want to do something, but I don't know what that something is. Look at this snake. This snake and a donut. Or not enough money to do the thing you want to do. True. I need to do something with my hands, but can't choose a crochet project. Give back squares are always a good option. Sandaconda, stop it. I didn't even see the name of this Pokemon. Crying. Doing it is overwhelming or stressful. It takes energy I don't have. Yeah. Definitely the energy bit. Sandaconda. Sandaconda don't want none unless it's got buns, hun. Sorry. At least it's not an Articuno. I would have shouted. I would have screamed your name. I would have been tagging you in Discord and been like, get your... Like, I'm not one to be like, yo, come to my stream, right? Like, I announce when I go live, and if people want to come, they can come. But if there was an Articuno, I'd be like, Angela, get your ass to my stream now! Like, it would... Yeah. Oh... Oh my god! Chat! This is great! Oh. Oh, golly. They look great. Your tension, can I just tell you that your tension is wonderful? It is what I thought. Best book thongs. Yeah, I feel like I would have remembered. Yeah, I like, did it get lost somewhere? Because I would have brought that up, I feel like. Oh, that's great. All the little bows just send me. You put one on Teo? like on his backside or like a hat? Because I can picture both, and both are just as funny. Oh, the things our pets put up with. I'm imagining it's sort of like a bookmark. That you put the backside in where you left off and the front side on the cover. Or the back. I don't. Oh my god. Mother. Mother, why? Mother, please. Pink isn't my color. Gosh. I'm more of a navy blue. Oh, what a good boy. What a good guy. The betrayal, the shock, the regret of all life's choices. I picture him just telling Luna, like, get back outside. Get back outside. You don't want to be here. Like, there are times when I do things with like Artemis or Pippin or Maple where I look at them and I'm like, do you guys regret coming in? Like, obviously I know the overarching answer to that is no, but sometimes you just do one specific thing and they look at you like, he's so sweet. Now I think he also needs to wear it as a hat. Like, pull his little ears through. I'm sorry, Teo. Run, buddy, run. A superhero mask. Let go. I will try it. Very good. Please make sure you give him a snack, though. Give him some Treatos. And my deepest apologies. Those two squares together look like a kitchen sponge. Oh my gosh, they do. You're so right. Run away, kitty, before it's too late. Darn, please cooperate. That would be like a fun... Well, I don't know if fun's the right word, but that would be an interesting blanket, like making things that look like real world objects, like that sponge. Alright. Squares are all assembled. Hooray. We now just have a border to do. And then the blanket is done. I don't know what kind of border I should do. Maybe we just do some half doubles around. Half doubles and chains, and then maybe a drop stitch, double crochet. Yeah. Why not? I'm just picturing Angela like walking around her house being like, Teo, holding up these little book thong. Teo, I have something for you. Oh, he's right in front of you? Never mind. One of the snowboys was hiding the money tree? Oh. Well, at least you found it. Streaking! Shiz, thank you for the 30 stream streak. When I finish this one, it's going on him. Yeah. That'll work. I just make it up as I go. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's another thing with cotton yarn. It splits like crazy. It's very annoying. Are we not meant to make it up as we go? I don't know. That's what I've been doing. If it's meant to be another way, it's news to me. Me too. I mean, there's also a lot of planning because I don't like surprises. But like I don't know what I'm doing. I did not get a handbook, no. I've been using mine to prop up a table leg. Seems like a good use. Now you don't have a wobbly table. A Whimsicott. Cute. Have a good night, Mia. Thanks for being here. What was I gonna do? Read it? Surely not. Artie's being a baby. Look at that cutie. Look at her little Pete's. Sweet baby. Sweet baby. Hooray! I caught something. You made breakfast? Nice. Oh my... Yeah, it's split again. Did I chain one there? Yes. So when I went out this morning just to like clear a path to the car and the door and all of that with the snow, again, it shouldn't stay long. Like a lot of it's already melted. Especially like where the sun has been on it all day. But there was also a lot of it rained at the beginning of the snowstorm, which meant that underneath was just very like crunchy and slick. And so I wanted the sun to hit that more so than the snow. And when I was pushing the snow off of the front walkway, I uncovered little kitty paw prints. So like one of the cats walked by while it was still snowing. And then it got covered up, but like their paw prints stayed. Hold on, I have a video, I'll show you. And I was like, oh, got little tiny. Look. So like when I would take off the top layer, there was just like see like no kitty prints. Move in the snow, kitty prints. I was like, oh my god, look at them, they're so cute. See what I mean though? It was like really crunchy on underneath. But look at how perfect those look. So cute. We did. Yeah, we got some snow. It wasn't a lot, but I'll take it. Although I had gotten a second like scraper for the car because we had two, right? Or we had one rather, I should say. And it was like a really nice one. And when I had gone to CVS to pick up meds, at one point I saw they had more. And I was like, oh, okay, let me get another one so that we can each keep one in our car instead of like having to find, like, dig out one car with your hands to find the snow scraper. Y'all, it broke today. First time using it. And I was like, okay, so I have to see. I don't have a receipt anymore because I just picked that up in my meds. But I think, at least I hope, because like I use my CVS card, like the care card or whatever they call it, that they might be able to look it up. I'm like, I spent like $15 on this. What the hell? Rude. Yeah, I'm hoping that they can pull it up. I was also just bummed that it broke because it was really good. Obviously not that good because it didn't last that long, but the one that we had previously lasted us all winter last year. How does what work? It was good while it lasted. The paw prints, I think because it had been really wet, like it was raining and like slushy, and then the temperature got like colder and the snow turned like light and powdery. So I think that it was like almost like it froze in like the slush and then it got covered up by the light powdery snow. Because the temperature dropped last night. So all the like wet stuff froze. Yeah. I wasn't expecting it, that's for sure. Science. I don't have a lot of snow knowledge. Gemma does like pretzels. I think she had to figure out how to eat it. That's like, I gave the cats, like, Maple eats anything that smells like food. He doesn't care. But the girls, the first time I gave them the dehydrated food, like a dehydrated treat, they were like, what is this? Like, smells like salmon. Why does it feel like this? And it took them a while to figure out that they could actually eat it, because they were like, what? Like, they would pick it up and then, like, spit it out, and then pick it up and spit, and you're like, girl, you can eat that. Artie has the hang of it now. Pippin still gets thrown off the first time that she picks it up. She's like, wait. Different texture. Why is it dry out my mouth? Mom, the texture is wrong. The smell is right, but the texture is wrong. Oh, you know, Elf, I don't know if you're lurking. I don't know if you came in with the Saren raid earlier. I forgot to mention it when Saren was here. Dang it. So part of why I do a border on these blankets is because it gives it kind of a more finished look, since these are made up from a bunch of different people's squares, so that it's not as wavy on the ends. But also, I normally weave my ends in a couple of times, like back and forth. And if I crochet over the ends in one direction, then crochet over the ends in another direction, then I basically have woven them in. So I just need to, like, do it one more time and they're, like, secure. So that's also part of the reason. Mm. You mean you don't just have a stack of, like, magazines in your inventory? Oh, Sari, did you really? I need to figure out how in the heck they work. I have looked at them I have researched a bunch of them, and I don't know if it's the autism. I cannot understand them. The concept of it. Which company did you go with? Because there's like also a million companies. Mentioned snow. I need a new snow shovel. Ordered now. I kept forgetting to order. I hate when I do stuff like that. Anytime mailbox. Maybe I'll just look into that one after. I literally have some like pulled up. Because there's so many options. Sari, did you just slide into my DMs? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the one that I was using when I started using it was like 100 and something. And now I got like a notification that the price is increasing again. It's going to be over almost $300. And I'm like, no. Nope. Like, I need a mailbox for my business, but it's costing me more. Like, just no. Going up to like $240, yeah. And the P.O. box that I had was just like letter sized. It wasn't even a big one. Same. Ridiculous. These like virtual mailboxes make me feel like it's a cloud. Like, where do my packages go? Where do they go? Yeah, I used to get a lot more of these squares in the mail. And I haven't gotten one in the mail in over a year. But I do use it as the return address on my business, like anything that I mail out, because I don't want my home address on it. So that's really what I want a P.O. box for, or any kind of virtual mailbox, is because if someone orders something, I don't want to put my home address on the return thing, but I need a return. But yeah, I don't understand. Like, where's the actual mailbox with these virtual ones? Where does the thing go? I guess it has like almost like a PO location, like a spot where you pick up stuff. I don't know. At local stores like UPS or Pack Mail or similar. I guess I don't know how they get them for such a good price then. Because, like, I looked at, getting a box in a different location and it's still ridiculous. An ad's about to start. Thanks, SariBot. What a good bot. Don't ever tell Sari that I said that, though. Heck you, Sari. I have my ears plugged, don't worry. Okay, good. Good. Alright. We're gonna take a quick stretch break. Get your snacks, your drinks, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry if it's sitting in the wash or the dryer. Stand up and take a stretch break. Even just change how you're sitting in your seat. We are almost done with this blanket. We'll finish it up after this ad break, and then maybe we'll do some diamond dot stuff. I think that sounds good. All right, I'll be right back. We'll play some words. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Breer, more Brie. I too make up words. Look at me actually writing stuff down. Hmm. Hmm. That's so fun. I was trying to log in to the P.O. box. Like, to my P.O. box. And it's like, no. Sorry, we don't actually know who you are. Do you want to try again? And you're like, huh. Interesting. Why not? Yeah. I clicked the link in in an email. And alright, I have a temporary password. New password. Passwords do not match. Passwords do not match. Why? Okay. Password 12345. Damn it! Well, now I have to change the password. Is it the scam email I sent to hack you? I mean... yeah, maybe. Okay. Don't forget the exclamation point! Can't forget the exclamation point. It's like when I go to like pay a medical bill or a like we just had to pay property taxes and they're like, is it really you? And it's like, listen, if someone else wants to pay my stuff, I let them. Let them pay it. Why are you questioning why they want to pay my things? Like, if someone's offering to pay my medical bills, let them. Damn. Don't question it. Is it really you? Please confirm or deny. Please confirm on all your devices, which also could have been stolen. I hate that when, like, you're out somewhere and it's like, please open up the link on your tablet or, like, my iPad. And I'm like, I can't. I don't have my like, I don't have it with me right now. Like, just... You can just enter a parcel number and pay. Yeah. Hi. What are you doing, you cutie? Chat, evidently my P.O. box is of, like, I can get a partial refund on it. Because it hasn't been, it's been less than 6 months since its renewal. Please open the app, scan your cat's microchip, and insert $1 into your nearest red box. Got down to Air Apartment, it's rather dirty. That's still so exciting. It's good to see you, Curious. Oh no! First of all, don't apologize for not being around. Twitch might keep track of how many streams people have been here in a row. I don't. I appreciate you coming in at any point in time, and there's no need to apologize. I'm so sorry that you were feeling so cruddy. I hope that you're feeling better now. That's no fun. Keeps wanting me to change from using a secure password and two-factor to having you use your phone. You think that's more secure? Oh yeah, I guess because it's like a parcel of land. Like it's a piece of land. I don't know. Feel like I got a sinus infection, yeah. That's better though than feeling all the cruddy feelings with COVID, so. Oh no, Emily. Hmm. Stop it, yarn. Thing I'm most excited about is making a SpongeBob themed bathroom. I already have a shower curtain that's like a landscape of part of Bikini Bottom. It brings an unnecessary amount of joy. That's fabulous. I hope that you'll share a picture. I would love to see when it's all done. Order more mail because maybe confused when I check my mail tomorrow. I love fun stuff like that though. Like, it's your house. It should bring joy, you know? Decorating your own place is one of the best parts of adulthood. Couldn't make it to that appointment anyway? Yeah. Take your vitamin C, everybody. I finally have room for a fish. Hoping I can save up and get a good tank. Ooh, what kind of fish do you want to get? I love fish tanks. I think they're so relaxing. There's just like something about the water, like the movement. It makes you sick? Oh no. Alright, well then don't take vitamin C. You want a beta? I like to have some tank mates for it. I want to get a fish, but I don't know that I have the space for the maintenance. I mean, beta fish, like, they require a smaller tank than some other types of fish. And I feel like the maintenance on them isn't too bad. Like, you just need a heater. I mean, technically, I guess you don't even need that, but your beta will be happier. Can't take a lot of it either. Too much for your tummy, yeah. Like, I have the emergency gummies. And honestly, like, the serving size is like 3 of them. And I take 2 at most. Like, 3 of them has like 800% of your daily vitamin C. I'm like, that's way too much. That's so much. Yeah. Like, if I just take 1 gummy, it's already more than 100% of my daily vitamin C. Thanks. I'll stick with not taking 3. Seems a little excessive. Yeah. Too much. Like, I guess if you're really sick, it might not be bad to, like, take extra, but I was just taking it in an effort to not get sick when James came home. Because, you know, traveling for the holidays, airports, and all that, I told him, I'm like, I want to see you, but don't bring me home any kind of illness. So the two of us just, like, loaded up on vitamin C and things like that. A multi-gummy that has a little vitamin C in it, not enough to hurt. There you go. In winter, but always check with the GP before. Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing anything long-term, you definitely want to check with your GP. I took it for, like, a week before he got home and, like, the few days after he was home. Just to be sure. And listen, it's not a guarantee that it's gonna keep you from getting sick, so. But it can make you feel a little bit better a little bit quicker. So. But there's no vitamin out there that's going to keep someone from getting sick. It might help you, you know, fight off something. But zinc is also good for the immune system. Maybe better for people who can't take vitamin C. Interesting. I finished it and put it on him as a hat. Blue is definitely his color, chat.
I found my people.
Big believer in zinc and vitamin D. Telling us about how her whole family had just gotten over it. I hate that. Like, ugh. Protect other people. Come on. I take Airborne when I know I'm going to travel or go to a convention. Yep. James was taking Airborne while he was, like, on base before he left. I just happened to have the emergency, like, the gummies. Because some of the Airborne, like, the powder stuff, after a while, I'm like, I can't drink it. You guys had a good idea, thanks. Airplane ears. He's like, Mother Y. It has the B, C, and zinc, yeah. He's just a sweet guy. He looks like a grandma. Why does it kind of work as a hat? It's cute. It's honestly kind of cute. I feel like I need to make one to put on Artemis now. Both as underwear and a hat. Also, thank you for that follow, by the way. I'm so sorry. We got distracted by cats wearing crochet thongs as hats. Welcome. Welcome to my stream. Can't be showing naked cat foreheads on Twitch. Gotta cover up. It does. It gives bonnet energy. Kitty book thong. It's kitty cat approved. Anyway. A crochet thong sounds really uncomfortable. Yeah. Agreed. Hi, Notlings. How are you? Exactly what I was thinking. Like, especially acrylic. Yuck, that would be terrible between the cheeks. Oh. I even feel like crochet pants, like I've seen people who almost make like granny square style, or like they kind of make me think of very like 70s-esque like crochet pants. I feel like same thing. That would be, I don't know. I guess it needs to be the right material. I am. So this is our give back blanket project that we've been doing, gosh, for like 6 years now. We started it during COVID times when a lot of us were like looking for things to do, but like not really able to. You can't really crochet a face mask, you know? So I came up with the idea of the give back blanket. So these squares are made by members of the community, and then they mail them to me, and then I assemble them into blankets and we donate them. I wish that I was better at keeping track of how many we've made over the years. Alas, I am not. But I have shared a lot of pictures on like socials as they have all gone off to new homes. But yeah, it's just a blanket that was started at the end of last year. I feel like maybe it was the beginning. Yeah, had to be the end of last year. So we're just finishing up. It needs a border, and that's all that we're just finishing the border on it, so that the ends are woven. I think a skirt could be okay if it was cotton, yeah. Because making blankets is a lot of work, but these are all little 5-inch squares that people send. Making a 5-inch square is like something that you can do while you're just sitting and watching TV. So, work better for other garments that aren't sweaters, yeah. Just like a lot of the pants end up feeling, I feel like it would be like wearing a sweater on your legs. And who knows, maybe they're really comfortable. I have also seen people crochet bathing suits, which also seems like a terrible idea. That just feels like wet, soggy yarn on my body. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Super cute warm weather crochet, like midriff singlet tops. Yeah. I've definitely seen some cute, like, crochet clothes. And listen, maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I just need to, like, get past, like, the initial that doesn't make sense and just do it. Like, it's probably actually great. It does. It just seems really heavy. Not necessarily that because like it would still technically, like, the wet yarn would still touch you even though it's lined. Like it's still gonna like brush your arm. I feel like it would be so saturated Like when you got out of the pool or the ocean. You just be like squeezing yourself out. You know? Like wearing socks to the beach. Oh. Squishy. Also, a crocheted swimsuit would not give me any kind. Like, there's also really cute, like, crochet tops that are, like, little, like you guys were saying, almost like bralettes or, like, crop tops. And I'm like, if there's no support, if I can't wear a bra, I can't wear it. Yarn would struggle to keep me supported. T-shirt yarn, bathing suit yarn. There you go. Really popular in Brazil. That's cool. I like that, honestly. I like that. And again, just because I'm personally averse to wearing something or use it, like, that doesn't mean that, you know, I judge anyone who does do it. I'm very, like, sensitive to that sort of thing, you know? My brain is like, eh. I'm very sensory sensitive, yeah. That's exactly it. I can't picture that feeling. And it being, like, a comfortable one. We're almost done, chat. I'd be willing to I'm willing to try anything once. Has them in gift shops. Yeah. That's true. Maybe some of those pieces are just, like, to wear when you, like, go to the beach or the pool to, like, lay out in the sun. Not to, like, actually have them get wet. You know? Like, maybe they're just for bringing a book to the beach. What a tan line that would give you. Have a scale detail. Little scalloped edges. I know what a rashi is just because of Bluey. Like, we have them too. But that term. What do you call them? A rash guard. Because the idea with them is that it's supposed to keep you from getting, like, issues with the sun, or, I know a lot of people will wear them, like, when you surf. And it, again, almost like road rash, if you will, but from wiping out with the water. Funniest sunburn patterns on your face. I fell asleep in one of those big spare chairs that close over. A rash something. I wasn't sure if it was the same. Yeah. Aussie shortening of things again. I mean, it makes sense, honestly. Why say more word when less word work? Mostly surf wear, then everyone realized they're also sun protection. Yes. Like, rash guards, to me, I instantly think of, like, again, surfers wearing. Not, not just, like, going to the pool. At least, again, back in the day, and now it's very different, because, again, like you said, sun protection. Almost done. Almost done. We're gonna get a finish on a Monday. I needed a finish on a Monday. Popular for beach volleyball players because sand, yes. I feel like that's why they got popular with kids too. It's just because it was less area that parents had to cover with, like, sunblock. Little octagons on my face from the rattan. Oh. No. That sucks, Emily. And you don't have to reapply. That was always the worst part of, like, sunblock when you would go swimming. I say was because I don't have anywhere that I go swimming now. I haven't worn sunblock for swimming reasons in a long time. Like, when you were wet and then you had to, like, reapply it, it always, oh god, so slimy. Ugh. Not a good feeling. Oh, it faded? That's good. I just pictured you, like, walking around with that, like, sunburn pattern. Really? Hmm. Hi, girly. Hi. Are you so pretty? So because she like wasn't eating super well, I gave her like a little bit more of that appetite stimulant, like such a little bit, because she had been eating, just not as much as she needs to, and she's been doing so much better now. So I don't know if it's just like the fact that we had to adjust her meds and she was just like not feeling the best. Look at this cutie little Pokemon. Oops. Yeah, like she's looking for like more food now. Which is good because she'll get more in 20 minutes. So. I can see the end. It's near. At least for this blanket. I really like how that sign looks. I have some more lights that I'm probably going to put around that area back there, but that's a later issue. Catch up on those sneezes in no time. I hate to tell you, I'm at the nice number of sneezes. I don't know that I'm catching up to that. Not unless I have, like, a lot of very tiny little projects. Just, like, make coasters or something. So, I've been posting, like, the stuff that I gave for Christmas gifts on social media. And I realized, chat, I never took a picture of the mittens I made for James. And he has them with him right now. I didn't take a single photo of them all done. So I can ask him to take one for me, but it's going to be like, you know, I'll have to instruct him on how to take like a good pic of them. Yeah. He's gotten better at stuff like that. You got to get a good angle so that you can see the design. You know? Who is attacking my Monopoly Go? Rude. Oh, just kidding. It's a gift in the store. All right. All right, last little bit, chat. There's the end right there. That's where we're going to. And then we're done. And we can add a finish to our list. Almost there. Yep. You want to come sit up here? Alrighty. She's like, no. I've been crocheting over the ends. It's partly why I'm doing a border that has 2 rows. So that I can crochet over the ends in 2 different directions. I just realized I have no dinner made. Air fryer, chicken nuggets, and french fries. Why is watching crochet so relaxing? I don't know. But I'm glad it is. Tim. I do have to think about what I want to make though for like later this week. The eternal struggle. What's for dinner? Ooh, you know, soup could also be good tonight. Ooh, wait. Because it's cold. And I shoveled snow. That might be good. That might win. Pick for this week, but it makes 10 servings. I mean, you guys are always welcome to share foodstuffs in the Discord if you'd like. I always love seeing other recipe ideas. Like, you can share not just pictures of food if you have recipes. By all means, share away. I love that. Swimming dino nuggies. Chicken nuggets yesterday. I enjoyed every bite. Why can't they make gluten coin and soy free ones? Could you make your own? Like, with some kind of, like, breading that's not actually breading, you know what I mean? Like a gluten-free breading of some kind. Yeah, but if you put them in, like, the air fryer, it would still be good, I feel like. Don't have an air fryer. They're great. But I get it. There's something nice about just an easy, like, going out and getting something. And it stinks when you can't because of food. Like sensitivities, allergies, what have you. Patch, no, bud. Go lie down. I'll put you back in the bathtub. That got him quiet. Oh, nope, just kidding. There he is. Chops ones and cooks. Oh. No. I've not even heard of that. That sounds fancy. Last couple of stitches. I like this guy. He's like a little pin cushion. Seem to be all the craze right now. Interesting. Oh, but Petrahor, what did you make, like, that serves 10? What's the meal? Chicken, sweet potato, chili soup. Ooh, that sounds so good. I haven't had, well, I guess I had sweet potatoes at Christmas, but I love sweet potatoes. We're done, chat. Hell yeah. So good and filling? Yeah, potato soups usually are. Oh, no sorries. Woo. I love potatoes too. I agree. Do I have a sharper tapestry needle? Ads, no! I didn't think this was going to take me the whole time that it took me. Dang. Well, it's done. Projects need to go quicker. That's all I'm saying. I have so many things I want to make. Okay, ads are going to play here in a second. I'm just weaving in these couple of ends. I promise I won't say anything interesting while ads are playing. That is one nice thing about cooking, like making something, is that you can just substitute or take out things that you don't like spice-wise. Keep forgetting to upload. Oh, no worries. That's okay. You are welcome to just hang out in Discord. You don't have to share. Who's here? What animal's here? Wait. That's Birch. Not me being a creep and being like, are you neutered? I don't know that you are. That tail lift looks suspiciously scent marking too. That a girl. Excited and ready for food. We love to see it. I don't have much weaving. This square someone left the ends on, and I worked over the ends as I was crocheting. So, like the black, it's just, if there's a long enough tail, I'll weave it one more time, because then it goes in 3 directions, and it's less likely to come undone. If there's no tail, then that's fine too. Like, I think this is the last one to weave in. Yep. So, that didn't take long. There we go. Hooray! First blanket done of the year. We'll see how many we can do. Yes, now it's got to get washed and blocked because it's all it's all wavy, but that's okay. It's made up of lots of squares from Peeps. A little wave is to be expected. Gold star! Yes! I almost forgot! Made with lots of love from all over the world. Yes. Yep. That's exactly what I do, Emily. And pins. And a lot of patience. I did do the finish command. We've got 6 finished projects on stream. More off stream. Wash and then block. Yes. They are much cheaper and they do the same exact thing. Artie, did you... Patch, shut up! Oh my god, everyone. All the animals. Artie has left her food unfinished to go and investigate Pippin's. It's great. Anywho. Like gym floors, I got that for mine. Yep. One moment. Hey Google, turn on the living room light. You're such a stinker. How did your food get on the floor like that? Oh my goodness, Artie. What a big mess, huh? Alright. There you go. Okay. There you go, cutie. Hi. Sorry. Did not mean to just like disappear, but you know, cats and all that. Anyway, speaking of cats, look at how good it looks. We're gonna have to name it. I love it so much. It's gonna it'll get raised up a tiny bit, but I can't reach because of this big desk. So, isn't it? I love it so much. I wanted to get lights for over there, and I have other lights that I'm gonna put around the pegboard. But hold on, we can. Oh, look it's a kitty made of yarn. No, that was you're doing great, sweetie. And you really wanted a light for over there, and it was $25 on Amazon. I went through and I dusted that whole shelf too, and like moved things around, and I have a lot more room up there now. And like I said, I'm gonna hang it so that the shelf isn't covered. I actually, when I was looking for one, oh, you know, I know where I have the picture. Because this cracked me up. I typed in yarn, like neon yarn sign, and that was one of them. But you know, another one was, and this I'm like, I don't think that makes sense. Where the heck did it go? I love it too. It's so perfect. Okay, here we go. And this just grows with my alerts. If you don't know, that's a Gravity Falls reference. It's a gnome, and it's Gravity Falls, and if it wasn't $40-something maybe, but I was like, I don't... Like, that's great. Yeah. I do love me some Gravity Falls. Yarn Cat makes more sense. Absolutely. 100%. I just thought it was interesting that when I typed in yarn, like neon sign yarn, that was one of the ones that came up, and I was like, oh, okay. Sure. I don't think that that has anything to do with it, but you know what? Maybe I'm uncultured. I don't know. I don't know. Anywho. Let me take a peek. With that tattooed on them the other day, and I was like, yes! That's fantastic. Alrighty, friends. Let's roll some credits. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved. I will see you all tomorrow. Dang it, the person I was going to raid is also raiding. Okay, hold on. We're pivoting. We're pivoting. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. I know there's lots of places on Twitch that you can be, so thanks for spending some of your Monday with me. Oh no, is this person ending too? Dang it. Or wait, maybe they're not? I don't know. Alright. You know what? Nothing quite like the panic when you're trying to do the thing and you're not doing it well. You know what? The Hoot House live stream is live, and Hootie is back. Hootie hasn't been there in a little while, so let's go say hi to the owls. We love them there. They're very sweet. Really cool stream if you've never been. So they're not ending. They're on all the time. All right, friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.